welcome back to our 7 Eagle Creations. Tonight I'm going to make a very simple dish. I'm going to make some sauteed jalapenos with some onions that I cut up and some diced, see, this is garlic, diced garlic. It's homemade, it's not the store-bought kind. And I'm going to make those in this super duper new pan I got here. And we'll see how it turns out. So hang loose, I'll be right back. Very simple recipe. Some of the first things I got to do is I got to cut the ends off, these little ends right here. So let's see if we got that in the film. Yeah, these right here. So I'm going to use my vegetable knife. This is a Japanese knife. I love it, it's just for vegetables only. So let's cut it off. And I'm going to slice these down lengthwise because I want to get most of the seeds out this time. I did it last time and I like it sometimes with the seeds in, sometimes with the seeds out. If they're out, they're not quite as hot, so that's okay. And we'll throw these little ends away. I'm not going to need them. One more. Bingo. Okay, now let's throw these away. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to slice these down a long way if I don't cut myself. Now let's do it like this. Just like that. Okay, see all the seeds in there? We're going to get rid of those seeds. I like this knife because the back is, this part here is real thin. Not like a lot of American and European knives where they're real thick. Of course they're stronger, they're made for meat, and this is basically made for vegetables. I imagine you could cook meat with it, but I just don't. I'm real fussy about this knife. I like to keep it super sharp all the time. I've had it for 2 years and I haven't even sharpened it once. It's just well kept. Okay, one more, and then we're going to take these seeds out. So, be right back. Let me get this different spoon. I think will do the best on that. And I'm going to grab a dish here, and we'll see if we can get all these out without getting all over the place. I probably need my little knife here. Instead, I'll use this knife. It'll be easier. There you go. That's good. I would set these off to the side. It's really how I got into this jalapeno peppers is I go to breakfast every morning with a bunch of friends of mine that are in metal detecting, and one of my friends, Jan, he always ordered these, and he gave me a couple of men that were so good. So the next time I went in there to the restaurant, I ordered just a plate of that and some rye toast, and it was super. In fact, I couldn't eat it all, so I took it home. But I live about an hour from where we go for breakfast. By the time I got home, I ate them all. So now when I go down there now, I just have jalapenos, and one of the guys who's on a diet doesn't eat his bread, so I don't even pay for the bread. He gives me his bread, his rye toast, which is fine, you know. I just don't eat that much for breakfast anymore. I guess when you get old that happens. Who knows? Okay, these are good. A few of them I'll leave the seeds in, but most of them I want out. Oh, let's see what kind of stories. I think I told you a story the other day when you go to the restaurant and you order whole wheat toast. They don't butter the corners. They just throw the butter in the center, and that just really irritates me. So if I order toast, I say, if you're going to butter it, please butter the corners. But then again, they don't do that for English muffins because there's no corners, so it's round. But isn't that funny how the little things irritate us? The second thing that really irritates me is people, when they're turning left at an intersection, they do not pull in the intersection, which is legal. They could, but they wait for the light to change, and it just slows everything up. But then when they get through the intersection, they speed up like 60 miles an hour. Go figure. It's just like, after a while, I don't even want to be near people. They're, I don't know. I don't think I should go there. So, see, I have too much time in my hands when I'm doing this. I talk and get myself into trouble. We're about halfway through here. I should have turned my heat on, but I got the camera set up right over where the heat thing is. I don't want to burn the legs of my camera, so it won't take long. They've been in the refrigerator such a while, and I just wanted to use them up. Oh, by the way, the other day I wanted to know what the most, oh, let's see, most liked pepper was in the United States. Guess it's jalapenos. I didn't know that. Do you know what the most comfort food is? Okay, nobody's saying anything. Mac and cheese. I would have never guessed it. I think I've had mac and cheese a couple times. I did make a couple of recipes. I'm going to start making some more though. And so I asked AI the other day, my artificial intelligence program, what was, oh, let's see, what can I see? The most desired food in the United States as far as what people want to cook. And would you believe it said Spam? Probably because of the influence of World War II, and they have a lot of Spam cook-off contests in Hawaii. Watch me cut myself on this one. Wow, it's tough. Okay, there we go. And Guam, the same thing. Actually, I have a lot of recipes from there, and I'm going to start making a lot because I enjoy Spam myself. I take the salt out of it, or salt. Yeah, I take the salt out of our sodium. Even in the low sodium Spam, it's just too much salt in it, which they have to have for preservative. And then people say, well, you took the salt out and then you put it back in when you put it in teriyaki sauce. Yes, I do, but I put this kind of sodium I want in there. What if I didn't take the sodium out and I use teriyaki? That's double the amount. So, you know, if you don't like it, then don't eat it. That's simple. All right, we're just about done here. All right, good. Let's get rid of these seeds. We don't need those. Now, man, I got seeds everywhere. All right, now I'm going to start cutting these up. Let's move them around here. And start throwing in my pan. I can do 2 or 3 of them at the same time. And I just do about that. Try to get them all the same size so they all get done equally. I'm just cut these and throw them right in the frying pan. No, I'm not. I mean, just those I did, but I'm not going to put any more in. And let's do 2 at a time. Save some time here. I know a lot of guys here say, you take too long, you could have, what you did in 15 minutes, you could have done in 30 seconds. And I agree, so then I say, well, let's see you do a video, smart guy. You know what, nobody's taken me up on that. I don't know why. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess. I like cooking because it's, I won't say brain dead work, but it gets you away from the normal hassles of every day. When you start really getting into some of the recipes, I think it's fun. It's like a hobby. So, and I get tired. I don't know about you. I get tired of eating the same foods all the time. So that's when I start cooking. I experiment a lot. I treat myself like Mikey, you know. Would Mikey like to eat it? So, am I making a mess here? I think so. We only have a few left. All right. Getting cold out. It's like, I think 39 degrees tonight. Tomorrow it'll be, let's see, tomorrow's Sunday. It'll probably be around 55, they said. Winter is coming. Well, winter's here already, so. We had our first snowfall the other day. It was about 2 inches by the end of the day it was gone, so no big deal. Okay, we got one more. Look at that. Good enough. All right, we're going to leave that right here. I'll be back. What I'm going to do is heat the pan up, and then I'll show you what we're going to do from that point. Stay tuned. All right, let me got the pan heated, got some little oil in there. We can always add more. And I'm just going to pick this up with my grubby hands here. No, not grubby. I already did clean them. Wash them. Put this in there. They smell good already. And then I'm going to dump the onions right on top of them. The garlic I'm going to wait a little bit because if you put it in too soon, it burns. And I don't want that. So let me get my little wood doohickey here. That's my wood doohickey. I'm going to get them all kind of coated with a little bit of oil. And doesn't that look nice? Wow. All right, I'm going to put a little salt on them. What I'm going to use here is this Celtic salt. I guess it's supposed to be pretty good for you. I'm not going to put too much on. Just a little, bring the flavor out. A little bit more. Good enough. You can always add some, but can't take it out. Oh, I'll put some white pepper in there too. I'm going to use this here ground white pepper. Oh, that's good enough. I don't want to get carried away here. And we can turn this over a little bit and mix it around. I guess this is one of these, I don't know, cement pans, or what do they call them? Granite pans or something? I haven't used it that. I think I used it a couple times, but I like it because it's pretty stick-free. And it's better than Teflon, so I think it's okay to use this type of stuff if you're not going to use a high temperature. But if I'm going to use a high temperature, then I would use my carbon steel pans. So I'll let that set for a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, I put a little bit more oil in there. It's a little bit too dry. I see that I can feel if they're getting soft already. I'm getting glaze on the onions, so I'll leave it here a little bit longer. Then of course I'll do a little taste test. We'll see what it's like. I probably could put the garlic in now. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. You don't need much, or I don't put a lot in. Oh, come on. I can't get this open just like that. There you go. I'm going to put about, that's more than enough. All over. It'll mix in. Wow, is that strong? I can smell it. Woo! Oh, baby. That's going to taste good. All right, then mix it around a little bit. And this is going to be super. You can put this on sandwiches, or I eat it with just toast, you know. So, it's just a quick way to do it. Something to do with jalapenos. And they're real cheap, too, compared to some of the other peppers. Usually, a couple years ago, I put in 270 peppers of different kinds, and I canned them all myself. This year, I didn't put any pepper. Well, I did. I put some white pepper, banana peppers in, and a few jalapenos. But the jalapenos, for some reason, didn't come up that well. But we'll see what happens next year. These are getting real nice, so I'll be back in a minute. We'll do the taste test.